welcome to the Jerk Circle podcast. I'm your host, Harold, and today we got Jared, we got Dylan. Say hi, guys.
Hello.
Hi, guys.
Boys, another Wednesday has came upon us, and I think something I just noticed, we're on episode 28 of the pod. It's 28 weeks. Well, give or take, about 28
I mean,
weeks.
it's definitely longer than that, but yeah.
That's half a year of podcasting. What do you think is the biggest thing? Yeah, we should celebrate. Jared, clap, no hands.
That's inappropriate.
Oh,
I think it's appropriate.
I think it's very appropriate.
Wait, what's the podcast rated?
Well, yeah, what is the podcast rate?
No, fuck you, Harold.
All right, okay, so
Well, for us who don't know, we were on a stream playing Call of Duty, and before I got mad, I asked, well, what rating is the stream? And I was told it was rated mature or whatever, 17 plus whatever, and then I proceeded to say, go fuck yourself, Jared. So, I checked before I said it. I think before I act.
That's not normal for you.
Normally it's not, but I cannot tell you how many times I have. You can ask Dylan, he can attest to this. I'll join a chat, and mind you, it's late on a Friday or late on a Saturday, so I'm already inebriated, we'll say. And I join, and nobody says, hey, Harold, we're live streaming or nothing. So I get killed, and I say colorful language, and then I realize, oh, we're streaming. I come and say, hi, guys. Nobody bats an eye. I say something, something. And then everyone's up and, oh, Harold. Like, come on, man. You didn't tell me you were playing baseball.
Let's be honest, most of the time he doesn't tell us either.
No, he'll be like, oh, shoot, man. I'm streaming. And we're like, oh. And then 5 minutes later, he's like, that dude's going to respect my crib. And I'm like, is that PG?
Dude, we got to play with that guy again. I miss him.
Dude, that guy's the GOAT.
He's funny.
Tobey Maguire got bit by a spider. That guy got bit by the goat because he's so funny.
He's got some good ones.
He got some good ones. But for episode 28 of the pod, what do you think is the biggest thing that you learned starting a podcast? Is there something you didn't think about? Is there something that maybe you didn't realize until you started doing it repeatedly? Like something for podcasting.
I learned Harold's a doofus sometimes.
Hey, at least I know my NFL teams by their colors.
You proved that last week.
Black and gold, the Bengals.
The Bengals, or is it the Browns?
Oh, obviously it's the Raiders.
The Commanders. Duh. Nothing that I can think of off the top of my head.
I think the thing I learned is that it's so big. There's I have 70, because I save every episode as the video format and the audio. I have 28 episodes of both the video and the audio, and it's 80 gigabytes on my computer. I'm like, damn.
Yeah,
that's pretty big, man.
That's pretty big, I mean, we like it big. Like Texas. We do it big.
Texas big.
They don't call it Texas toast because it's a crouton. They call it Texas toast because it's big.
So good, too.
Oh.
It is really good,
You ever had
man.
grilled cheese Texas toast? Oh,
yes, it's so good.
I can't say I have.
French toast with Texas toast is fire, too.
Ooh, that sounds good.
What do you think?
Yeah,
who do you think makes... I mean, breakfast, I feel like, is very... I mean, we all know that there's some particular restaurants that really drop the ball for breakfast foods, but I don't think it's possible to have bad breakfast. It's so easy to make it, and it's so easy to get it in a restaurant. You can't mess up eggs and pancakes and French toast. It's the easiest thing ever.
Yeah, you'd be surprised. There's some places that really can.
I'd say you can mess up pancakes pretty easy, actually.
Pancakes, yeah.
Leave them out a little too long to burn them, then they're not good.
But I feel like if you have half a brain, I feel like if I was told, hey, Harold, would you rather in a kitchen when I was line cook, would you rather? Is it easier to cook dinner or breakfast? Breakfast by a mile.
Yeah, I agree.
Because the
Well,
dinner,
one, it's easy to do and there's less options.
yeah.
Correct.
And then two, you got the people that want their burger, but they're like, "Oh, we want it extra well done." I'm like, first off, you're a cow. You need to go. But like, second off, what is like you don't belong here. You need to go to a different home.
I agree.
Extra well done. It was like a crouton. I gave him it looked like a hockey puck, and I was
just gonna say, give him that and call it a day.
I did, and I was like, I felt bad because I'm like, oh, this dude's gonna complain, and then the runner or whatever came back. She goes, "Hey, who cooked the extra well done?" I was like, "That's me." Like, oh, I'm about to get my ass shot. She goes, the customer said you did a very good job and cooked it the way you did. I was like, I burnt it. It wasn't edible. I hit it with my spatula and it went thunk. I was like, that's not a burger. That's a puck.
No. Any beef well done is just not good.
Yeah.
Remember the
any kind of red meat well done in general, I should say.
You know that one episode of King of the Hill where he's cooking the steak and he's like, we cook our steaks to like medium rare and medium well, like firm and tender. And then Bobby's like, what do they want their steaks well done? And he goes, we asked them politely yet firmly to leave. That's my stance.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
I agree.
But yeah, speaking of Hank Hill, speaking of entertainment, it's been a minute since we've done movie ranking. Well, not a ranking, but our personal list. So I think now would be a good time for Annie to talk about our favorite movies of all time. And I think the only criteria for this is that if you're going to do a franchise, like in wholelarity, it would have to be all the mainline stuff. So if you say Star Wars, it would be all 9 mainline movies. So you get the back end you got to stick on.
Ooh,
so
no, you can't do that to me. That's disgusting.
Well, I have a little bit of a controversial take I was talking about with Jared that I might bring up later if someone mentions Star Wars, but I think that, and I think only one. So I can't say, oh, the Saw franchise is 5, and then, oh, the Friday the 13th ones is number 4. One franchise per your pick, and I think you don't have to rank them. If it's on your list, like your top favorite movies of all time, it's kind of generally understood that it's all kind of your favorite, unless you specifically have like one or two that you're like, this is head and shoulders above. And then what's the final one? I think that's about it. You know, I don't want to, to put too many restrictions on it. But I think since Jared talked about it a little bit earlier before the pod, since his mind's a little bit warmed up, Jared, do you want to tell us one of your top movies of all time?
I suppose I can do that. So is this going to be like my number 1 ranked movie or just one of my top 5?
We'll do one of your top 5.
All right. Well, then let's go with Silverado. None of you probably ever heard of that, have you?
I've heard of it, yeah.
Isn't it Clint Eastwood?
Nope. It's actually the hell is his name? Oh, Kevin Costner. A really young Kevin Costner, because this movie was made in, I think, early 80s.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. It's really good. It's got the hell's his name? The guy from Lethal Weapon, not Mel Gibson.
Glover?
Yep. He's in there, also very young.
What is it?
It's definitely something my dad watched.
Sounds so. Wouldn't surprise me. That wouldn't surprise me. It's just one of those movies. It's a Western.
I would say non-spoiler. How would you describe the movie for Harold and for people who maybe haven't heard it?
Well, the whole point was it started out with a brother going down to, I forget what the hell town it is, to break his other brother out of prison. And then the point was them there ain't no vehicles back then. ride horses to a town called Silverado, which I'm not sure what state it's in. They probably mentioned it. I just can't think of it. But from there, they were going to head down to California. That's about where the movie ends. But pick up some friends along the way, and like a typical Westerner, is always just shoot out in the town
Of course.
to end the movie. It's a great movie, though. You just got to watch it. I don't know really how to explain it.
I'm getting a fact checker in. Silverado was filmed primarily on Cook Ranch in New Mexico.
Okay.
That is primarily where it was filmed.
Mm.
Other locations, White Rocks, Los Alamos, Ghost Ranch, Santa Ana Pueblo, all in New Mexico.
There you go.
But I don't think there's there's a Silverado, California. But the actual general area is New Mexico.
Now I gotta watch that movie again.
You know, I need a couple of... I got a couple of Western movies I want to watch. I think... Oh, that's going to be on my list. I can't say it. But there's a couple of Westerns that I've seen that I really like. Not so much I still got to watch a couple Clint Eastwood ones, but the older ones kind of have a little stigma to them. They're a little,
Yeah.
They're older Western movies. They're not quite my speed, but...
I'll agree. Yeah. Some of them really old ones, they're either really good or they're so damn slow they put you to sleep.
And I like slow stuff. I love, like, Better Call Saul, and that's a slow drama, like just talking and lawyer jargon and stuff.
Cool.
Sounds exhausting just hearing about it.
It's such a... I can't recommend it because you're a Neanderthal, and Dylan, I can't recommend it because by the time he loads it up, the second series is gonna drop. So but
God,
I know that. Okay, you know what? I was gonna ask Dylan this, but I have a bone to pick right now. I don't know what they've been feeding Apple phones and like what they put in the water. That person always wants to keep. Would you like me to help you? Would you like me to help? I said Dylan, not Siri. Come on now.
Oh, I know. That's so annoying.
I don't have that problem.
My personal favorite was we were playing baseball, and I asked her if a certain player played first base. She responded with, "Would you like that in a recipe?" No! No, I would not. I'm good.
So good.
I mean, maybe.
I don't know how you're putting that in a recipe, but go for it.
I think it was...
I'd like to find out.
A Mark McGuire roast or whatever. That's a lot of man.
That's a lot of man.
But Dylan, you want to shoot off a movie?
Okay. I think I'm gonna go with White Chicks.
Oh.
It's up there, man. That's been one of my favorites for a long time.
That's such a quotable movie.
I mean, yeah, everything about it is just funny, quotable, will always bring a smile. I watch it all the time.
And Terry Crews is 2 thumbs up. You can't go wrong with Terry.
So good.
Great in every reason.
Come on, the song comes on, you're going to sing it like a little girl. I know you are.
What's the best quote or scene in the movie that, if you had to show it to someone that's never seen it, this is the kind of movie?
Okay, well, it's probably going to be one of two. It's going to be the Hold My Poodle scene. Or it's going to be Terry Crews in the car singing.
Good part.
I still think my favorite scene my most quoted, I think, movie quote of all time is him going, "Easy there, white chocolate. I wouldn't want you to melt."
I wouldn't want you to melt. That is such a good one. Oh, man. What happened to the sun?
What a beautiful day.
Love it.
Oh, that's a great movie. That's such a funny movie. But yeah, that swings it to me. And seeing how Jared mentioned it, I think I have to go with another Western. Probably, I haven't seen Good, Bad, and Ugly, so I haven't seen Clint's best work. But Dirty Harry is probably my favorite Western movie as of right now. Short list, but that's such a good movie.
So you haven't watched very many, have you?
No.
Okay.
I wanted to watch Good, Bad, and Ugly. I wanted to watch $1 Million Babies. I don't know. I can't think of the other one I wanted to watch, but he's in a bunch of them. And then Gran Turismo I want to watch, but I don't know if that's a Western.
Gran Torino?
Yeah.
No, definitely not a Western, but a phenomenal movie.
It's a very good movie, but yeah, definitely not.
But Dirty Harry's so good. I love me a cop movie. I like the whole him doing the vigilante shtick. And then it has one of the most iconic lines in, like, I don't know if I want to say in modern movie history, but just like, do you feel lucky, punk? Well, do ya? And then he got the bullet. The first time he does it, he doesn't have the bullet. And minor spoiler, the second time he does it, he actually did have the bullet, but he needed to have the bullet. It's so good. It's a good movie. It's slow. It's a slower movie. But damn, it's a good one. I like it. The Dirty Harry, that's on my list.
It's a good movie.
Yeah, it's a fair choice.
Jer Bear, what's
That's
a movie
me.
that you like?
Another one. Let's go with Dazed and Confused.
I've never
So my
seen
first
that.
3 movies I'm going to name off here. So Silverado and Dazed and Confused are basically movies I can watch at any time. I mean, anytime. It could come out on a Monday and then come out again on a Tuesday. I'm probably going to watch it.
Okay.
Most of these movies, I could probably close my eyes, just play the sound, and recite the movie word for word. Hold up, back up. Did you just say you never heard of Dazed and Confused?
No,
Can we vote him off of here?
Who said that?
I didn't.
Harold.
Who else is here?
Well, I didn't know who he was accusing, because I was like, I didn't, but I don't know what he
Harold
heard.
did.
Oh, well, Cheyenne, you're going to have to take over the pod. I'm getting kicked off.
Yep.
We're talking about... Oh, wait. Okay, wait. Hold up. Do you
Hold
want to
up.
go over
I'm
here real
holding.
quick? Okay, we're talking about our top 5 favorite movies. Do you maybe want to say your favorite movie? Like, your movie that you're like, man, I love this movie. This is the movie I love watching.
I don't know. It kind of just changes every week.
What would you say is a movie you can go to at any point? Like, you'd go back to and you'd be like, oh, I like watching it.
Really?
Yeah, just say it.
I don't know.
We promise we won't make fun of you.
Seriously. I guess the Santa Claus movie is always good.
Which one?
Oh, those are great.
That was really good.
The movie where...
I know which one, though. There's like 3.
goddamn.
Probably the first one. The first one's the most like, oh.
First and second are the
I like
I
the
love
second
it,
one
yeah.
better, too. Second one's my favorite.
Those are both really good.
That is Cheyenne's
Fair choice.
pick is the Santa Claus 2.
Very good choices.
I'm sorry for trampling over you, Jared. You were saying you're going to kick me off,
No,
I
you're
think?
good. You're good.
Oh, okay.
No, I'll let you stay.
Is it because I'm cute?
Yes.
No, it's because your wife recovered for you.
Oh,
that too. She came out with a banger of a movie, and I let it slide.
Yep.
I fumbled the ball and I broke my kneecap, but the ball landed in the end zone and Cheyenne picked it up.
Yeah, that she did. She
Dylan,
did.
you want to shoot one off?
All right. Sure. So mine is 2 movie combo.
Oh, a 2-for-1.
It's it's Weekend at Bernie's 1 and 2.
Oh God,
That's a good one.
I forgot about them, dude. The second one not so much, but the first one was so fucking good.
Oh, I know the second one isn't as good.
No,
But-
but it's still. I mean, you got
The
it.
best part about it is the way he walks under the curse. That's just great.
Yeah. Oh God, those
It
movies.
kind of
It's been years.
the first one, work of art.
The first
It
one's
is
really
so
good.
good.
I like that one.
And I feel it's not a very well-known movie.
I don't really think so. Like nobody really knows what I'm talking about if I ever bring
I
it
mean,
up.
you got to figure it came out what, early '80s again? It's probably late '80s.
There's a
Somewhere
couple...
in there. The
there's a
actors were both really young then, so
Like,
Yeah.
pop culture-wise, there's a couple of times I hear it briefly mentioned, but nothing like... at least like 80s comedy, not really one of the more standout ones.
Right.
But still, a phenomenal movie.
Absolutely. I'm gonna have to watch them again.
I haven't seen the second one. Dylan forced me to watch the first one, which it was.
That's a good choice.
Forcing.
Ooh, I forgot you hadn't seen the second one yet. We're gonna have to do that.
We're gonna have to.
It's been a long time since I've seen that one.
You know, maybe.
We're just gonna have to get together and watch movies.
You know what we gotta do?
No, I could do that for a whole weekend.
When we get, I think when we get Andrew down, because I know he's gonna probably want to do a get together. Maybe he doesn't want to leave the house. Maybe we do a get together at his place to watch a movie. I don't know. Well, we can figure it out.
We'll do that.
I feel you.
Bring the hose.
No.
I got you.
Yeah, Jer Bear got us. He got all the digits. And if he brings his fat hobbit hose, then I'm gonna be mad. Well, I mean, I don't need the
They
hose.
need loving too, damn it.
I mean, yeah, but they got hairy feet. And they got bad attitudes.
Yeah, that they do.
And they got all that audacity on them, so.
Audacity.
Oh,
Audacity. All right. This one is definitely going to be, like, I won't say it's, like, out of left field. I think it's out of the ballpark. I'm going with the first Beetlejuice. Weird movie. I still don't even know if I like it or not. But it's so fucking funny. Michael Keaton's so funny in there. I can't get over him just I hope you like Italian. Hey, where'd you go? I get giggles every time I see him act. And then you got a very, very young Winona, what's her name?
Winona
Ryder in it. You have that one girl, the mom that's like in everything now. She's in The Last of Us season 2 now. She's in.
Yeah, I know who you're talking about. I don't remember her name.
I'm terrible with names.
I know who you're talking.
She was Kevin's or the kid's mom in Home Alone. The one that left Kevin.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know her name, but I know who you're talking about now.
Yeah, she's in that. And then Michael Keaton. It's a weird movie, but it's a funny movie. I like it. It's definitely not a... Because Shiann forced me to watch it, and I was like, so is it like a Halloween movie? She goes, pretty much is. So I'm like, is it a comedy? Yeah, mostly, but it's not... Is it a horror? No. Is it an action? No. It's like its own like genre of movie. But it's very goofy movie.
It's a Tim Burton movie. They're all kind of their own fucking genre.
Yeah, I think Tim Burton has his own like.
Yeah, he does. He has his own genre.
You got horror, you got action, you got Tim Burton.
Yeah, pretty much.
Because like, I don't think it's gonna be on anyone's list here, but like, Nightmare Before Christmas. It's like, it's a Halloween movie, but it's also kind of about Christmas.
It's also just terrible.
It's animated. My mom's gonna hate you for that.
Agreed.
My mom loves.
It's not. It's so bad.
I'm not crazy about his.
I was forced to watch it in school for some fucking thing, and it was. You know, usually you're excited to watch movies when you go to school. I dreaded it every time because that movie was so damn bad.
Ooh.
Jared, sorry to rile you up there. I'm sorry. I was a little stunned because
keep it up, fucker, and I'll spank you.
Oh,
he won't do it again. He promises.
Dude, I mean, if you spank me, I mean, I will probably clap with joy, and I'm not clapping with my hands. There's gonna be so much recoil. Your hands are gonna hurt more than my cheeks.
Oh.
But Jared, since I got you all fired up, you maybe want to shoot another one of your movies?
Another one of my movies. All right, I'm just going to throw this out here. This might be my all-time favorite movie, actually. The more I think about it.
Ooh.
And I got to go Grandma's Boy.
Oh, okay. Mm-hmm.
I don't know what it is. I mean, what's not to love? A bunch of nerds making and testing video games and getting high as shit the whole movie.
Yeah.
Is that the greatest stoner comedy of all time?
I guess that's the way you look at it. But in my opinion, yeah. But it's not directly based around smoking weed like some of the other movies are.
True.
I mean, wasn't one of the? I mean, to be fair, it wasn't like super stoner, but it's like There was a whole scene in the movie where he basically made the mega joint, the
Yep.
mega. How does the scene go, Jared?
I remember word for buzz. I need you to take the deer shit, the Frankenstein shit, the bling, roll it into one joint, and I'm gonna smoke it. Nobody's ever done that. I am. Fuck it. I'll go to the loony bin with you.
They get so high, they're like, "Well, we gotta go back to the thing," and they're like, "We're too high," and then they have the fucking monkey drive.
Yeah, you got that part where they fucking call him. Is like, the phone's for you. Who is it? The devil. Said I'm too high to drive. Look at the fucking monkey. God, I love that fucking movie.
Dude, I think it's either
pretty
that. I think it's that or the. Why is it called the Frankenstein? Because when you smoke that shit,
Or you got grandma when they got into his weed and they thought it was tea or whatever, so they drank it on. You got all three of them sitting there watching. I don't know what the fuck they were watching.
Spanish
Some show in
infomercial.
Spanish. Yeah, just giggling, and then the grandma looks at him. I can hear my hair growing.
No,
God, I
okay.
love that movie.
All right, we cannot talk about Grandma's Boy without talking about the best moment of the entire film. I've never laughed this hard in a
part?
movie. When the one nerd is laying in bed with the grandma, and she goes, "I once gave Charlie Chaplin a hand job," and he goes, "Was he silent?" Ah,
Wasn't after I was done.
dude, I
God
paused it because
damn.
I was just laughing like I was giggling the whole time. I was like, "No
That's
way!"
so good.
That was
That's
so
so
good.
good. If there's somebody listening that has not watched it, you trust me, you have to.
That's such a good movie.
It is so good.
See you later, Turbo Nuggets.
Yeah, JP's great. How'd he see me? God,
Sit
God,
on
I
my
love it.
face.
Please sit on my face.
That was very good movie.
Oh, good.
Very good.
It's like I said, it might be one of my absolute favorites.
It's.
I could geek out about that movie all day.
I agree 1,000%. That's definitely one of the. I would say it's one of the best comedies. I think it's just so funny. I laugh at it
Opinion,
every
it probably
time.
is.
Dylan, Jared shot a heater. What do you got in the clip, buddy?
Well, I guess I could go with what most of my desk is decorated in, which is Deadpool.
Ooh, which one
Now,
are you gonna go?
I'll just say, but I have to ask which one.
It's got to be the first one for me.
Okay. Love the first
Because
one.
I watched that one so many times. I'm pretty sure I bought the DVD like 4 times. It was truly my favorite.
I would
I
say,
mean,
is
not
that the
period.
best? Is that the best Deadpool? Yeah.
I mean,
I
yeah.
think so. It's one or two,
Yeah.
but I gotta go with one. And I don't think they could have picked a better actor to play Deadpool.
nope. That was
I really
quite
don't.
perfect.
Reynolds does it absolutely perfect.
I mean, he's kind of done it both times, but this time was
Yeah,
a
the
good-
first time
the
didn't
good
count. That
time.
one was
First one
terrible.
don't count.
It was just a little cameo, and it wasn't a good cameo.
Like
Yeah, I'll agree.
the most
No.
iconic part of Deadpool, and they have him show up without it. It's like you have a Space Jams movie without a basketball player. It's like, what are we doing? But
I
yeah,
think it's safe for me to say Deadpool's probably my favorite character for Marvel movies.
Mine too.
I
he's
mean, all three
definitely
of
up
them
there.
are phenomenal. The only reason I would slightly give 2 over the first one is because they had Juggernaut in it.
I mean, yeah.
And the only reason I love Juggernaut is I don't know if you ever seen way back in the day, like when YouTube first started. So you guys would have been like in your daddy's sack still.
2006, I think, was the first YouTube.
I don't know, something like that.
2003.
You'd have been just wee little guys. But there was a guy that made a like voiceover for some of the old X-Men cartoons.
Mm-hmm.
And one of the episodes was the one when they first showed Juggernaut.
Okay.
Well, he doesn't really speak in a cartoon, so he voiced over the whole time just, I'm the Juggernaut, bitch. I'm the Juggernaut, bitch. And he'd just repeat it over and over every time he was on the scene or screen. And for some reason, I die every time I see it.
Yeah, no, I definitely haven't seen that one.
Oh, God, I wish I could find it. I'll have to try and find it. It's great. I'm the Juggernaut, bitch.
Do we
gotta
think?
find it. That's what makes that one.
I think Deadpool and Wolverine definitely was a very fun movie, but I think in terms of like, being a movie, I definitely still think the first one's probably the best.
Oh yeah, for sure.
First one mixes the comedy and seriousness the best.
And I mean, they got Chicago in there, which is great. I love me some Chicago. It's purely for the music choices.
I was just saying, it ain't the damn city.
I would say you don't like the location.
No, I can live without it.
What do you like more about Chicago, the traffic or the colorful characters?
Oh, I mean, considering one of them threatened to shoot up the place, I'm gonna go with the traffic's probably better.
Yeah, they're both no fun.
Yeah.
I'll pass.
Yeah.
I don't. I'm gonna say this movie, and maybe this sparks the whole we can do the franchise thing. I gotta go with Star Wars Episode 3, Revenge of the Sith. Best Star Wars movie, in my opinion.
Shut your fucking mouth.
I think
That's all I'm saying.
I know there's a couple of things that happen in the movie that you kind of roll your eyes at, but that ending sequence, the way it ended, kind of perfectly cementing how Vader turned into who he was, and like it was so good. And I thought that it had the best fight scenes out of all of them. You got like all the dudes in there. I believe Dooku. No, didn't he die? Did he die in the Clone Wars or?
Count Dooku was right at the beginning.
Right at the beginning. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, Anakin chops his head off with
And it's
the dual sabers.
not Doko. Doko.
Doko.
Doko.
Doko.
Dooku.
But you know he's one of my favorite Siths. He's in the movie. You have again, like I said, I love Obi-Wan. I like
Mm-hmm.
the whole Anakin kind of turned into the dark side and becoming the one thing he swore to destroy. Which maybe I'm just a sucker. I honestly didn't like the sequels as much as I thought I would, but Clone Wars was solid, and then Revenge of the Sith is my favorite movie. I know that's not a popular opinion, but
No.
maybe this is where we do the whole best Star Wars movie or your favorite.
I mean, it's an easy choice.
Are you boys unanimous on it?
I don't know. I don't know where Dylan sits on this, but mine's Empire Strikes Back all day.
Definitely Rise of the Skywalker. That's Dylan's favorite.
I hope not.
No, that's
We'll
not
have to
even
end this
part of the
friendship if that's the
franchise
case.
for me.
I think if somebody said that to me being me, I would be like, I'd like you a lot less now.
Mm-hmm.
No, all of the new movies I don't even count in the franchise. I think they're
I
awful.
disagree. Oh, okay. You know what?
Good for
This is
you.
the perfect time
Good
to
for
say
you.
this. I think that one of the new 3 movies, one of them is better than one of the original 6. I
Shut
think
up.
Force
What?
Awakens is better than Phantom Menace.
Harold,
And this is not a bit. I genuinely believe this.
I think that's one of the stupidest things you've
The
ever said.
3
on this
prequels were
podcast.
not the greatest, don't get me wrong, but I'm going to punch you in the mouth when I see you tomorrow.
I think I'm willing to
Yeah.
die on this hill.
You're going to die hard.
I know the sequels people don't like. And I know the new sequels people definitely don't like. But The Force Awakens, people don't like it because of the next 2 movies that come out with it. If The Force Awakens came out and they actually build upon it properly, people would enjoy it a lot more. Kind of like people like A New Hope, because it builds to a great story. It's like,
It's just a phenomenal movie.
well, it is a great movie. But if A New
They
Hope
went
was
the
followed
wrong
up by
direction with
shit and
everything.
more shit, then you would like it less. It's like, well, it didn't lead to anything productive. I thought that The Force Awakens really had a chance to kind of put Star Wars and continue having a good set of trilogies, and then everything happened with, what is it called? What was this? Last Jedi? I don't remember. Who cares? Who cares about them? They didn't turn out good. They didn't turn out very good. I have no hope in the next set of Star Wars because they want to do another Star Wars trilogy at some point, which
I'm sure.
Those 3 combined are still worse than the standalone one in, what was it, 2016-ish? The Rogue One or whatever?
oh, Rogue One's great.
That was
Amazing.
great.
Rogue One
I
is
love
great.
that one.
Rogue
New
One is
3? Trash.
Rogue One might be the best piece of new Star Wars. I mean, I haven't seen the TV show, so I can't say nothing. But movie-wise, it's probably the best new movie that they came out with.
See, a little off track here, but since we're on Rogue One, I think the main reason that movie didn't do as good is because people went into it expecting a Star Wars movie.
Sure.
They're expecting lightsabers, they're expecting all kinds of this cool shit, and it's not that. It's not. It ain't got nothing to do with fucking Jedi in that movie. Now, if you go into it expecting like a action space shooter type movie, fucking phenomenal.
Plus, the ending sequence for Rogue One. Oh,
When Darth
You
comes
gotta know
out,
it's all about the Resistance, man.
right? It had nothing to do with the Jedi and all them fuckers on the front line and
Right.
doing this and that. It's a whole side story, and it's so damn good.
It's about the behind the scenes. And it sets up a beautiful story. It was really good.
very good. If you want to say that's the best piece of new Star Wars media, I will agree with you on that.
It's better than the 3 mainline movies they made.
Yeah, I'll
Yes,
stand firm on
I will
that.
agree with that. I agree with that. That is a factually correct statement. Now, Phantom Menace being better than Force Awakens, I don't think that's true.
I mean, neither one of them are great, but I gotta go
mean,
Phantom Menace still.
I'm a little
Phantom
baby.
Menace, all the way.
I'm a little baby, so I can't say nothing. Although I will say, one of the weird things about Phantom Menace, I did think it was weird Liam Neeson was in it. It threw me through a whoop a little bit. I was like, wait, that's the guy from Taken, and I was like, huh? He's a Jedi? Okay. But, and then obviously Darth Maul. Very good
Darth Maul.
pop. I popped when I saw
Goat.
his second lightsaber.
Goat of a
But
character.
Darth Maul's so awesome. He's so cool looking too.
They did that man so dirty.
They kind of did, yeah. He kind of went down like a little bitch.
They
Honestly, though, him and his brother, best characters.
That's
But like I
the
said, I would
sequels.
love to see an entire Star Wars movie just about Darth Maul and how he became what he was.
They're supposed to be doing a series on it, I guess.
Yeah, a series would probably work out better for something like that.
Yeah. The
Right.
sequels introduced like the coolest Star Wars characters ever. And then like it's like, oh, this is the coolest thing I've ever seen, and then he dies. Oh,
Yeah,
man.
pretty much.
Yeah.
Dude, that is
I don't know. They
like
didn't give him much, but yeah.
General
That's another
Grievous.
reason you gotta love like Clone Wars, because they really give him a lot more depth of a character.
It's like that is the coolest thing I've ever seen. Oh, he died. Oh man.
Sounds like Game of Thrones. You get attached to a character, boom, they're dead.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, Game of
That's
Thrones. Yeah.
So good though.
I know. I'm still only on season 1, so I was saying something
Oh.
to Jared, and I was like, "Oh man, I really like this guy." And Jared like looks at me, and I'm like, "What?" He goes, "Keep watching." I'm like, "Okay, okay."
Yeah.
But yeah, we got a little bit sidetracked here. I think we want to just shoot off our last ones, and then we'll start wrapping this big boy up.
Yeah, sounds good to me.
All right, Dill Bill. You want a name movie?
Yeah. I don't know. I don't want to steal Jared's though.
Nah.
Yeah, don't I?
Because
Yeah.
he said he was going to do it. So I come back to me because I got to think of one now.
All right, Jared. Do you want to shoot off yours, or do you want
Well,
me
I
to?
just want to name the movie we were both thinking.
Yeah, you might
We
as well.
know exactly which one
Okay.
you're gonna say.
Well, here it is. It's not a movie. It's a series. It's Lord of the Rings. If I had to pick just one, I got to go Two Towers.
Two Towers, so good.
Two
But
Towers
I
is good.
just you got that kind of series. You have to just wrap in. It should just be one giant ass movie.
The series extended version.
Yes.
Chef's kiss,
I mean,
masterpiece.
if you tried to watch all three in one day, I mean, good fucking luck.
Dude, I
I
watched.
mean, you're
I
gonna
tried
be
to
there
If you do
all
extended,
day.
is there what? Each one of them is
Like
almost
4
4
hours
hours
apiece.
long.
The fourth one. The third one's like 4 hours and like 40 minutes or something.
I'd say the non-extended version's almost 3.5 hours. That's nuts. It's well worth every damn minute you watch, though. They're so damn good.
Sure.
What?
That's one series. I love Star Wars. Don't get me wrong, but if I had to choose one of the two, I'm taking Lord of the Rings over Star Wars all day.
Oh yeah, all day.
It's not. I'm not even
There's no-
questioning
there's
it for
no
very
question.
long.
No, not at all.
I love Lord of the Rings. I've always liked the whole like medieval style shit. Granted, this is not necessarily
Yep.
medieval, but
It's like dark fantasy type shit.
yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, all
Like
that.
fantastical.
I've always liked this shit.
Sci-fi aspect for sure.
What?
Right, that's
goat,
it. I don't know.
goat
Sorry, go ahead. Go ahead.
character. I was gonna say goat character in Lord of
I
the Rings.
gotta go Gimli, dude. I love the little short fat dude.
Oh
I
yes,
fucking love Gimli.
Gimli's good.
Gimli and freaking Legolas going back and forth all three movies. It's just, it's so good.
I'm just thinking in the second one where they get thrown in the house and they got all the brumbleweed or whatever it was called. He's like, oh, that's so much, and they started smoking the shit out of it.
Oh
about
yeah.
And then that tree sticks.
No,
his
my
head.
my favorite scene with them two is in Return of the King when Legolas takes down that big ass elephant thing. Takes everybody else out on it, and then there's Gimli on the fucking ground. That still only counts as one.
Only counts as one. I know.
I fucking
So
love
good.
it. The banter between them two is just amazing. The whole movie's too.
I'm thinking of the two hobbits. My bad.
Yeah, you were thinking the wrong guys, but I knew what you're talking
Yeah,
about.
that's what you get for being a dummy.
Yeah, that's what happens when you haven't watched all three of them yet.
That's what happens when you smell your own
that's
farts when you go to
after-
bed. That's me.
They destroy Sauron's castle or whatever.
Yep. That was cool.
The little stash house in the corner of the lot. That was fun.
Also,
Think about it.
whenever,
I know a lot of people don't. Sorry.
No, you go ahead.
I know a lot of people don't like the first one because it is very slow, and I get it. I'm normally not. I'm normally one of those guys with the slow shit. I'm just like, ugh. But without the first one, the other two make absolutely no sense, and they're probably dumb as shit.
It's an investment.
This is one of them I have to. I mean, the last, I'd say, hour of that movie, it's pretty much nonstop action and cool shit. But first hour and a half is just a lot of horseback riding and talking.
It's like an investment. You're investing in like 2 hours,
Pretty
2.5
much.
hours of your time, so that you can
Once
get on with the
once
good
they
stuff.
once they hit the mines, then it gets good.
Yeah, pretty much from the mines until the end of the movie, it is just insane. Love those movies.
And if you don't like them comedically, you're stupid.
I agree.
You know, I think I definitely was one of those guys that was like, Lord of the Ring, what are you, a nerd? And I still
You're
think
damn
if
right.
I still think if you like Lord of the Rings, you're kind of a nerd. But you know what?
That's
They're
all
good
right.
movies.
There's a lot of fucking nerds out there.
There's a lot of fucking dorks. You know, but that's okay.
There are a lot.
Better to be a dork than to be a
Fat piece of
fat
shit?
guy. Yeah, I mean, fat pieces of shit, you know?
Yeah.
Hoarding up the buffet line at Golden Corral. Can't stand those
We ain't
guys.
got none of them around here.
No, because they knocked it down. Now it's just a parking lot.
Yay, parking lot.
Dylan, you got a movie lined up, or you need me to shoot one?
I got you.
All right, hit it up, Daddy.
I'm gonna do the same thing I did last. It's a 1 and 2. It's those live action Scooby Doo's they did.
Oh.
Because let's be honest, Scooby Doo is a goat.
But this is shit.
Cartoon Mount Rushmore?
What?
Would he be on it? Top 4?
Oh. I would put him on there.
I think I want to argue with it.
He is one of the GOAT characters.
He's definitely up there.
Oh yeah.
I mean, as far as cartoon characters, he's got to be up there.
Mm-hmm. He's definitely one of the most popular.
Oh, I think without a doubt.
Still today, yeah.
So
I think him and Garfield got to take that cake for most.
A Bugs
Garfield
Bunny
would be-
technically would be more iconic. But
Yeah, but he's
Garfield's
a bitch,
goated.
so.
Who wins in a fight, Garfield or Bugs Bunny?
I mean,
I don't know. Garfield's got claws, so I'm going to go with that.
100 Garfields versus 1 gorilla.
I'm pretty sure the gorilla.
What if the gorilla's painted like lasagna?
Oh, fuck that. He's done.
You know, wait,
He's
hold on.
done. You only need one Garfield for that shit.
Alright, I know my comparisons normally are dog shit, but doesn't Jared kind of remind you of Garfield a little bit? He's
Is it
bright
because I'm
orange,
fat and I'm a ginger?
and you hate Mondays. And you like
I mean, I hate
lasagna.
every day, but yeah. Monday's more than ever.
yeah.
Maybe that's unfair. Maybe that's a bad
I mean, I do love lasagna.
I think
Can't
you're
argue
Garfield.
that.
I think you're Garfield.
Yeah, I'm all right with it.
It could be worse. You could.
But
I've been called worse.
I would say you could. I would say, yeah, you know, out of all plus size characters to be called for, if you're called Garfield, I'll take it.
Yeah,
can
I'm
be
not
called-
going to be mad about it.
You know, I was always called what's it called?
I don't know.
From Austin Powers, Mike Myers, Fat Bastard.
Oh,
I
fat
called that. I
bastard.
called that a couple times. I'm like, oh my god, that's mean. Get
That is
in my
mean.
belly.
I was just going to say that.
I mean,
Ah.
you've definitely been called Bling Bling Boy too.
It is I, Bling Bling Boy, and I come for your
Yeah, how that
sister,
is.
Johnny Test.
From
Yeah,
a newer
I've been
cartoon.
called when I go
That's
when I
after
come
your time.
when I cut. Yeah, this was when you got in the retirement home. But yeah, he's like this fat little rich white kid, and he like always keeps trying to date this kid's like redheaded stepsisters. And like he would pull up with like the bling bling and like the bling bling mobile and the bling bling like blimp and shit, and like he was like this nasty looking kid. Dude, that
Looks like
show.
Harold.
I mean, I looked like if I
Oh,
shaved my
yeah.
head short, I looked like the dude from Split. The guy with the multiple
No, you look like
personalities.
you look like the thumb from My Kids.
The thumb
You know what's
soldiers.
sad? I'm so old. I don't know what any of these characters are.
All right, here you go.
Oh boy, hold up.
That's
Yeah, you're right.
That's Harold.
That is Harold. That's it. They're bling bling from now
Did
on.
you know Glenn Powell was in Spy Kids 3, Dylan?
No, I did
Remember?
not.
Have you ever seen Spy Kids 3, the one where they're in the video game?
Yeah.
He's the one that's like the dude or the guy or whatever. When he turns around, he goes, the guy, and he gets shot and immediately dies. The one in the gold armor. That's Glenn Powell.
Really?
Yes.
Oh my gosh. You know, it's been so long since I've seen it.
Dude, that could have been me. Like, that could be me right now in movies. Like, all the girls simping over me. But it's, you know.
But instead, you're Bling Bling Boy.
No, instead I'm just a
You
fat
bling
piece of
bling
shit.
boy.
So, comedically though.
Oh, that was
I
beautiful.
think for my final movie that I gotta shoot off, it was a tough choice. I have to go with Baby Driver.
Okay.
Kevin Spacey, is a bad dude. To understate it, to put it lightly. But God, he was one of my favorite actors in anything he did. House of Cards, Baby Driver. He was so good at anything that he touched. He was kind of like
He's pretty good, yeah.
he's kind of like what Walton Goggins is for me now, where it's like anything he's in is like immediately more interesting.
That guy's a goat.
But it's like it's a heist movie, and it's the kid listens to music, and that's kind of his comfort zone. And it has such a good soundtrack, and it's just driving and heisting, and Jamie Foxx is in it, and it's a good movie. It's a very good movie.
Pretty solid. Pretty
If
solid.
you want a banger soundtrack, if you want Kevin Spacey being blinded by the size of the kid's balls, if you want all that rolled into one, Baby Driver, baby, it's so good. I almost
Also
said
kind of a
Godfather,
romance
but I thought
movie.
I was gonna say The Godfather, but I thought I was gonna get laughed off the podcast. So I was like, I'm good.
No, I mean I would have respected that.
It would have been the second one though, but.
Mm.
Do we have any other honorable mentions? Or are we ready to wrap this bad boy up?
I mean, we only
I got
to
one.
4.
Because I
Oh,
mean,
shit. All right, my
you
fifth
definitely
one.
brought a.
My fifth one is gonna be Godfather Part 2. Best Godfather movie, bar none. The first one's a really good setup and has the most iconic depiction of a mobster in The Godfather.
Yeah.
And the second one is Al Pacino and I don't know if this is his peak, but definitely like, holy shit, this guy's a star. And if you like those mob movies, Godfather's such a good watch. It's on the longer side, it's on the talky side time to time, but it's a good movie. Godfather Part 2, that's my pick.
Worth a watch.
Fair.
Dilbo.
Right. Yeah, I want to go with the first Kingsman.
Oh,
Okay.
that's such a good one.
Been a while.
Oh, you brought up Baby Driver, and somehow that reminded me of that because that was a really good story. I like that one.
Very similar actors. Are they?
Yeah.
They're not the same actor, are they?
No.
Okay. They look similar. I think
I can't picture him.
my favorite thing about the first Kingsman was that it was on the TV and I was barely paying attention to it. I could care less about it until the first fight scene happened, and then I was like, "Holy shit, this is a really good movie." If you got really good fight scenes in your movie, I will sit down and watch your movie. I do not care.
Agreed.
Any Jackie Chan movie, I love. Rush Hour almost made the list too.
I made mistakes, man. I made mistakes.
No, you guys chose correctly. That's what you did.
Go fuck yourself, Jared.
Don't
You
even
didn't put that
say
movie
that.
on there, so that was a good choice.
The first, oh man,
I mean,
dude,
I wasn't gonna go with that one. Not that one.
Rush Hour 2 is the best, but the Rush Hour 1 has
Rush
the
Hour
best
is
joke.
very good, but no, Jackie Chan's my boy, and I forgot to give him a movie.
Darn.
Dude,
Heartbroken.
Jackie Chan's so good. That first movie has a great line in the bar. I'm not repeating it, but it's such a good scene.
Yeah.
What'd you call me? That's a good movie. I know it's Jared likes it, so.
Love it.
Jared, you want to name an even better movie then?
I do actually. There's another one that just proves how old I am, because every movie I've named was before you guys were born. But I gotta go with Robin Hood, Prince of Thieves.
Okay.
Again, Kevin Costner. I think I have a Kevin Costner thing. Maybe I have a crush on him.
I mean,
I'm starting to think I
blame you.
do. I mean, he's a good looking fella. Anyways, Robin Hood, Prince of Thieves, phenomenal movie. Again, it also backs the whole. I love medieval fucking movies,
Mm-hmm.
because this was more medieval times.
Yeah.
was
it
Robin
was good
Hood
stuff.
like a real person?
Honestly, I don't know, but I don't think so.
It probably is based on folklore, but I wouldn't be surprised if
Exactly. I'm sure it's based off of something, but I don't know. I kind of have to look that up now.
There's no definitive proof he was a real person. It's a fictional creation inspired by multiple individuals or events from the medieval period.
Right.
So it's
So
kind of like
basically, nobody knows.
it's like a bunch of different things that happened that kind of got rolled into one. Kind of like
Yep.
the Boogeyman. There's like 18 different things.
Yeah, pretty much. Either you ever seen that movie though?
Yes.
Okay, Harold, probably not.
Tentatively, maybe. I think I might have watched it with my grandpa, but I don't remember.
I mean, there's a lot of different Robin Hood movies.
There is. And none of them are good except that
I think
one.
I watched
I
Men
take
in
that back.
Tights. I think I watched
Men in Tights is good. I fucking love
Men in
that movie.
Tights.
I think
Yeah.
that's the one that I watched.
But back in the day, I don't think Mel Brooks could make a bad movie. Well,
Yeah.
Mel Brooks nowadays couldn't make any movies
Yeah.
Why can't he do that now?
because his movies would not fly nowadays.
Oh,
Oh, definitely not.
Somebody, I don't remember who, but I seen a while back, somebody edited out Blazing Saddles, a Mel Brooks movie, to be okay to play on public TV today. And I think it was about a 5-minute runtime. Because there's a lot of
haven't
very
seen that
colorful
movie in so
language,
long.
as you would say, in that movie.
I'm pretty sure they showed that to us at school for one.
Oh, dear Lord.
I'm pretty sure.
My God.
you know, they showed us the Romeo and Juliet one, which had 13-year-old boobies in it.
Yeah.
How?
Yeah, true.
Which I don't get how that's cool. How do you not get in trouble for that?
Yeah, I don't know.
I
Different
don't know,
times back then.
Different time,
Yeah.
but like schools, like even now, like even when I was in high school, I watched it. And I was like, wow.
I think a lot of schools watch that movie.
Yeah, I think it was like part of the requirement.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, I'll have to say it off hours, but I'm glad that
Sorry.
what your stomach has something to say about it.
Oh man.
But
So, it wasn't my tummy.
I'm glad. Oh, was that your
No.
throat?
Yes.
Oh,
It's like a weird burp thing.
I'm glad that I thought before I spoke. I will say it afterwards. But yeah, I definitely
Yeah.
a little confused on how that happened. But Dylan, ready to take us
Yeah.
home?
Yeah, I gotta say it before we even go anywhere. It's gotta be Shanghai Noon, man.
Oh,
Okay.
Because, like, I mean, come on. I had to. Especially since I forgot him entirely. The movie's
That's
hilarious.
fair.
And it's got Walton Goggins in it.
well, oh yeah, he is in it.
Yeah, very young. He's a little tiny role in the movie, but it's so good.
I don't
That's-
think
I
Jared
mean,
liked it.
Issue with that, I just don't like Rush Hour. I'm not
As
a
long
Chris
as-
Tucker fan.
as
I
long
just
as
don't
you
like
like-
him.
Oh, well, that's more understandable.
I love Jackie Chan.
He
His
kind of
movies
does
are
have one
generally
of those
great.
voices.
He does. His voice is so fucking annoying.
$50 million. Goddamn.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, not the biggest fan of him. That he is what ruins that movie for me.
I think he
I can
actually
live with
adds
it.
a lot.
For the
I
movie's
think I
sake,
like
I can live with it.
when he whips the one Asian. He like whips the towel off the Asian dude. He's like, "Damn, no wonder you're mad." Whips him in the dick. Oh man.
Yeah, that's true. Oh man, it's been a long time.
I think I think my most quoted scene of that movie was when he was like, I bought like he was binocular and the spy's like, oh yeah, baby, show me more. But yeah, I think we're ready to wrap it up here unless someone has like an honorable mention. Yeah, I think we're ready to wrap this bad boy up. No
We're
honorable mentions. All right. This is the Hot Topics of the Week where we talk about the things that make us think or stink. You know? I don't discriminate. Does anyone want to go ahead of me or...
You should stick with tradition and have Dylan go first.
Dylan, since we're sticking with
Okay.
tradition, you're going
I can
first.
go. I got it this time, man. I actually have something. So.
Atta boy.
Right.
You should have prepared.
For once. Next week will be different. It's gonna be the band called Fall to Pieces. Found them
Never heard of
recently and been digging them a lot. I guess if you check them out, I would go with Unacquired Taste and Murder Me with Love probably are some of their better, best qualities.
Can I argue with that? I'll have to check it out.
What genre would you give them?
I mean, what genre do I listen to, Harold?
Well, you don't have to make me sound like an asshole. I'm just trying to,
Comedically, Harold.
Yeah.
Dude, I'm gonna wring your neck if I can get my hands around it. So probably screamo.
No, it's not like crazy on the screaming. It's probably more tame rock.
Like when you say heavy metal, that can mean different things. Like I love Korn, I just don't like screamo.
No,
Like,
I think you'd like this. It's not really like crazy on screaming.
okay, I'll keep the screaming to myself then.
Huh.
Okay.
Jared, you want to go with
That's
your
me.
topic, or do you still need to think about it, or?
I mean, I don't really have a hot topic. I'm just looking forward to this weekend's Mother's Day, so I gotta hang out with Ma. I guess we're going out to have some lunch on Saturday with my sister and them.
Okay.
That'll be fun. I don't like the place we're going to. I shouldn't say that. I love the food. I just don't like the place itself. Because what the fuck kind of supper club doesn't take reservations?
It's like first come, first serve, but then
Pretty much. So
always
the
people
two
ahead of
times
you.
I've eaten there before, I've waited a minimum of an hour and a half before I even got seated. Now, if it was me, I'd be like, yeah, it could be an hour and a half wait, but fuck you, I'm out and we're going to McDonald's.
you're going to Arby's.
Going to Arby's. I ain't waiting no hour and a half just to be seated. Usually when I go to restaurants, because I'm already hungry.
Speaking of steakhouses,
And I'm a fat piece of shit, so I got to eat a lot of food.
Speaking as our local correspondent to the Big Back Committee, Jared, are you ready to try
Okay.
Arby's prime rib bites?
I didn't know that was a thing, but I will try them.
I did not know it was a thing until I was in Oshkosh this weekend and I saw them and I was like,
Okay.
that seems like you're going to turn my tummy into a knot, so that means I got to try it.
Oh, absolutely.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I'll give them a shot.
Hmm.
Arby's hasn't done me wrong yet, so.
Oh. Arby's.
I love me some roast beef with a curly fry.
Mm. I like their jalapeno
Absolutely.
popper with that like, it's not the Polynesian sauce, but it's like their, it's like sweeter sauce they have.
I don't know, I never gotten them.
It's like it's kind of like their version of Polynesian. It's like raspberry, something like that. It tastes sweet, but it's such a good dipping sauce for jalapeno poppers.
Okay.
But yeah, for my hot topic of the week, with the new GTA 6 trailer dropping and just looking at the graphics for it and finding out all of it is in-game captured cutscenes and gameplay, I think the thing I hate the most about the modern video game industry is how very clearly you can tell they're not pushing new gen to the limits. They're very much like dragging it down by releasing it on everything. It's like, oh, we got to have it on old gen. We have to have it on new gen and PC. It's like, you don't have games coming out that are like, holy shit, this game is really pushing it. Like, this game is really pushing the PlayStation 5 to the limit. And obviously, you're going to have people say, well, if we got a PC. Well, PC's kind of...
They're expensive, damn it.
They're expensive to buy in. And, for some of us that, aren't ready to pay the buy-in price, it's kind of nice to not have to worry about, there's other things I have to do too. Console, I just turn it on, download the game, I'm good to go. Computer, I got to be sure I don't go on any sketchy websites. I got to make sure, I'm updating my stuff semi-regularly, Console, PlayStation 5, I've had mine since 21, 22, and it hasn't let me down yet.
Right.
Now,
Yeah, I agree. I tried the PC thing and I still got mine. That's fun and all, but convenience-wise and everything, it's just stick with a console.
Console's a lot more convenient. And then...
I agree.
Unless you're, like, streaming or doing something like that, or, if you work normally, so you're not at home all the time, it's a lot more convenient. I
built this nice computer, spent way too much money on it, and it primarily just plays YouTube. I could have
do-
gotten a $200 computer at Walmart that'll do that.
I bought
Yeah, I mean, I just use mine for the pod. That's it, really.
I bought mine for like $1,200, and the first game I downloaded was a 1998 isometric RPG. Like,
Nice.
I could play that on like my testicle if I wanted to. That's how
Probably.
low intensity it is. The Fallout.
Mm.
You could play that on a calculator probably. Like, and then I'm like, well, if I'm just gonna play old games on it, I don't see the point in like super upgrading it.
Right.
But yeah. Unless we got something else, I think we're ready to wrap it up.
I think
Sir,
I'm
I'm
good.
In another failed attempt to make a short podcast, we turned it into over an hour. So,
You know, that
Oh,
happens.
you know what though? Hey, being long in the tooth isn't that bad. Sometimes it's a good thing. Sometimes bigger is
Sure.
better. So,
I agree.
you know, we're large and we in charge. And we
Nope.
are the Jerk Circle Podcast. We'll be coming to you next week where I think it's time, Jared. I think
Time
it's
for what?
We're going to shave our
what?
ass hair. We're going to get
Okay.
Dylan a full beard
Okay.
I hate
Okay.
you guys
for our
so
band.
much.
So you can look tough for our band. We need you to look nice
Yeah, we
and
need
tough.
you looking strong.
Okay.
At least
You're the
Shiann, you
muscle.
know she's going to punch, a hole through a desk. You, I don't know. You look like you'll hug the desk.
Yeah, our band's actually not going to have drums. It's just going to have a desk and Cheyenne beating the hell out of it.
That's going to be so expensive. Constantly replacing
It is.
that.
They
But
were
then
just buying
she can sign it and
desks
auction it off.
from Goodwill.
Ooh.
That's true.
Could you sign my
Sure.
broken phone? Sure.
She can just throw like the wood slivers into the crowd.
Oh,
Yeah, sounds about right.
until she like anger chucks it and like impales somebody. It's like, oh,
I mean, if you're out there reaching for it, you probably deserve it.
all of our fans come to the show with like all PPE on them, like eyeglasses and like a bump cap and like safety gloves and everything. It's like a safety concert. Ooh, we could really get the blue collar thing going. I think that might actually make us a lot of money.
It might.
It might.
I think what we actually need to do for her table is make a steel frame out of it and then just make it so we're going to replace the tabletop
Just
with wood
replace,
every time.
yeah. Okay, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Seems like that'd be a
replaceable.
cheaper route.
That'd be a much
For
cheaper
sure.
route. And it'd probably be easier
Yeah.
because you can like make it modular and shit.
Mm-hmm.
Like having it folded out. So what happens though in the middle of our like through the fire and flames reenactment? And she's just going ham on it, and she gets like a quarter of the way through and it breaks. So she has to like get someone to
We'll have
swap it out.
there's
We'll
going
just
to
have,
be people
like,
on
extra
standby to
pieces.
switch that out.
Okay.
Yeah, they'll just run out and plop a new one.
We'll
in
get
there.
her because let's be honest, I think we're all gonna be sitting in chairs maybe because we're all lazy. We'll have her
Yeah.
like a little wheelchair, like a little chair with wheels.
Yeah,
So
there
she
we
can
go.
like wheel to the next desk. Just
Just have like 4 or 5 of them lined
Yeah,
up.
man,
well,
And just
yeah.
keep on going.
yeah.
Hell yeah.
We
I
have
like
the
this
world's
idea.
longest stage, and it's just all Cheyenne's desk, and it's like, how many is she gonna go through? We can do bet lines. 6.5 over under on the tables. for
Oh,
this.
yeah, there you go. That could be fun.
Over under on how many breaths you're gonna hear from Harold after singing. Oh my, 3 million.
How many? How many bricks do you think Cheyenne could chop through with her hands?
Ooh.
Cheyenne, can you give me a quick little chop? Like if you were a karate master, you go, oh yeah. Can you do it real quick?
You want me to do that?
Yeah, real quick. Just real quick. In real life. Real life.
Well, yeah.
No, like a hand. I need to see your...
Oh,
All right.
yeah.
That's like you're not killing a stink bug with that.
Oh, God.
Yeah. This is the Jerk Circle Podcast. I'm your host, Harold. And until next time, I'll see you boys next week. Bye!
Bye-bye.
Bye.